say a few words. Hello and welcome to everybody. I've had a chance to meet some new people today and actually renew acquaintance with a lot of you who I may have known in the past, but it slipped from my memory. We're very glad you could come here today and celebrate with us our parents' 40th wedding anniversary. My sisters handed me this to talk about today. It's sort of a chronology of their life together. So I'll try to muddle through as best as I can. And they figured, well, Paul, you know, he travels around the country, gives these talks, and he's used to talking in front of crowds of people. But usually I know what I'm talking about there. And this particular time I may have a little trouble with some of the details. Because a lot of the parties that were involved in this history are here today. So if there's any corrections to be made, you can just shout them out as I go along. First of all, I guess I want to comment that 40 years seems like a long time, at least when I was younger. But now that I'm approaching my own 12th wedding anniversary, it's not quite as abstract as it used to be, because I can see that far in the future now for myself. So it's a little bit different. I want to take a few minutes here to introduce members of my family and my sister's families. First of all, there's my wife Pat, who's back there serving punch, and my daughter Emily, who is in the purple dress up there playing in front of the church. We live in Lansing, Michigan now. My sister Sharon and their family, which is rapidly expanding. David, who is now 4 years old, and Stephen, who is about 6 months, I believe. And her husband, Michael Langer. They live in Kansas City. Stand up, take a bow, wherever you are. Here, Sharon and Mike. And then my younger sister, Carol, and who married Dan Douglas, what, 3 years ago? 4 years ago? Close enough. They have my little nephew there, Christopher, who is 14, 15 months.
Right, 14.
And I must confess that I had very little to do with organizing this whole thing today. It was sort of an idea of a colonel that we were going to be back here at this time, and I'm sure there's a number of people to thank for doing that. And I'll be darned if I know who they are. But there's a group of people that are serving food. I guess we can thank them, and I'm sure I have a few aunts that do a little bit of work here too. Probably some other people. So if I slighted you, please don't be mad at me. It says, how did it all start? This is my mom's recollection of this. She can't remember. Her best guess is they were probably at the Cobblestone at a dance or something. Apparently they started dating in June of 1948, which is, gosh, a long time ago. Maybe they're celebrating VE Day 2 years afterwards. Dad proposed to Mom on her birthday, which is in October of 1949, and they got married May 28th of 1950. Apparently the wedding, I wasn't there. I never counted up birthdays. It was on a Sunday at about 2:30 in the afternoon at St. Peter's Lutheran Church in Newell, where I think Mom is grew up. Apparently it was a nice sunny day, sort of similar to this, without the rain. Their colors were lavender and yellow. The wedding party, and there's a number of people in the wedding party are here today. The best man was Arlen Lehman. Is that right? Okay. Kenneth Johnson, groomsman. I know he's here. Maybe he's over in the corner there. Leonard Nielsen and Neil Ahart. Leonard, I believe, is here today. I saw him earlier. The maid of honor was Phyllis Rolfson, who was Phyllis Sievers at the time. She's helping back there by the nuts. What do they call them? Bridesmaids, that's it. Wilma Johnson, who's also helping back there. Lorraine Harth.
She's here.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Hello. Hi. And Eileen Ahart.
She's passing.
Apparently they had 3 singers. Who's another ones? Okay. Darlene, Arlene, and Hazel Cora, who sang "Oh Perfect Love." Only one song.
I was going to look it up, I forgot to look.
Back then they probably promised to obey. I don't know if they do that anymore.
Oh, I obey.
I meant the other way around.
Right.
Minister was Reverend Holman. And the flower girl was Diane Peters. She's not here.
No, she's in Las Vegas. We got part.
Okay. Had the reception at Grandpa Seaver's farm apparently, with a regular large meal for over 100 people. The honeymoon, they toured Iowa for a few days. I guess that's what I'm doing on my vacation, so it can't be too bad. 1956, their pride and joy was born. The reason for life was me. And they also had 2 other children. That's for sticking me to this morning. Sharon in 58 and Carol in 61. Where they've lived for 40 years. The first year was the Barron's Farm, which I think I know where that is. By the Richters. 1 year at the Otto Moore Farm, I don't know where that is. The Ball Farm by Newell from March 52 to January 62. I have real vague recollections of that. It was really small when we moved. And then we've lived where they're living right now for the last 28 years of their marriage. This is their last year of farming, and they plan to retire next year in Elbert City, and I guess live the good life. And that's a summary, I guess, of their life together. And next year is probably a new phase. We get out of the farming game, get back into trying to get my dad to take up golf. I don't think he's very interested in doing something like that. But I guess you're all invited back in 10 years.